Welcome back to the Midlife Rebrand. We're redefining this chapter together. To stay connected with our community, be sure to subscribe and follow the show right now. Before we begin, a quick disclaimer that this show is for support and storytelling purposes, not medical advice. Please seek professional care for medical or mental health concerns. Here we go.
All right. Welcome back to the podcast.
Welcome back, everyone.
Yes. Here we are back in our OG space.
Just the two of us today.
Our little cozy couch.
Yeah.
And we even, we matched outfits.
We did.
Yeah. Not intentional at all.
Absolutely not. No,
yes.
But it tends to happen.
And I have this really dewy look going on today, which I guess is a good thing.
It's a glow.
Is it a glow?
We're not dewy. We're glowing.
Okay. As long as I don't look like a disco ball. Somebody please tell me.
No, not
if
at all.
I do.
It's a new trend anyways.
It's true, yes. What are they saying? If you don't go to bed looking like a glazed donut, what are you even doing in your life?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So you're right on trend.
But apparently I'm waking up like a glazed donut instead. I just like to do things in reverse. It's fine. It's part of my mental illness.
Yes.
Yes.
This month is Mental Health Week. That being said,
Mental Health Month.
And yes.
Yes, Cochrane, it's Mental Health Week. Mm-hmm. So there's a lot of events in the town happening, lots of stuff going on to help bring awareness to mental health, specifically in Cochrane this week. But May in general is Mental Health Month.
It is, and it's so important. And we're here to talk about it a little bit.
Yes, absolutely. I think if anyone's qualified to talk about mental health and the struggle that comes with mental health, it's probably us.
Yeah. Which is, let's talk about what we've been up to, because I think that's relatable.
Yes, absolutely. You go first.
Okay, so I ran away.
Yes.
I ran away last week, 2 weeks ago, because I was burnt out.
Yeah.
I had a friend going away for work, and she asked if I wanted to come, and I said, yes, I absolutely do. So I could lock myself in a hotel room, do my own work, get caught up on everything I needed to, and just focus on one thing, not 50 million things.
Yes.
And let me tell you, it was the best decision I've ever made in my life, and that will be a priority, I'm going to say at least twice a year.
Ooh, yes. Let's get on that train.
Yes. We do so much all the time for so many people.
I know.
And to just sit back and focus on what you need to get done, oh my gosh, it just made life easier.
So you did mention that during your little runaway, you had to actually physically run away from someone on your trip because people are cray-cray.
I mean, so we went to Texas and to a small place called Corpus Christi, which is, I'm sure, beautiful when it's on season.
I feel like the name in itself is creepy.
But off season, there is no one there. And it was very uncomfortable. And when I went to Europe, we talked about this before, I had this confidence because, we do have self-defense. We do have a little bit of jiu-jitsu and
training. We say it in quotations, in brackets.
That we could maybe get away a little bit or cause a little bit of damage. I had some confidence. And then my husband mentioned, he was like, everyone has a gun in Texas. And I was like, that's, my jiu-jitsu is not effective against any of that. So, but it did allow me to work even more from the hotel room because I was afraid to leave.
Well, and what does our senseis and our coaches say? Jiu-jitsu is great on a one-on-one attack. The second somebody pulls a knife or a gun, you're just looking to run.
Yeah.
Like, just create space and run.
And even if, in jiu-jitsu, if you're fighting against somebody in self-defense, you're just running. You don't want to stick around. We've had
that's true.
Police officer senseis say the same thing. It's
do enough damage to get out.
Yes. Don't stick around. Don't try and hold them down, especially for women. Yeah. There is weight is always going to be an issue for us because we have these moves, but they can just toss us.
Yeah.
Which is so frustrating. But maybe one day that won't be the case.
Which I feel like this world and the mess it is does not help anybody's mental health.
No.
I really fear for my children, and honestly, I fear for myself because people are just not nice anymore.
Oh, I agree. It's scary. And I think people are not acknowledging what they're feeling or
Yeah.
overreacting, or I don't even know.
Yeah,
It's
I feel
too
like there's a
much.
breakdown of mental health with the people who are losing their minds, and with the people who are now living in fear because of the mess that our world is.
Yeah. And it's big, especially in the States. I think it's a mess. But
Oh, God, yes. It's like Gotham City down there.
and again, maybe it's just where it was at the time, but there was like, I was telling Jen, there's drag races every night outside of our hotel room. And the police station was right there. But I think
Like
they
on a
just,
Tuesday night.
every single night. I was just there for the week. There
Was it like actual drag racing, or is it
Oh,
just
yeah.
like douchebags driving their cars really fast down the street? Like
No,
someone
we
like,
saw them line up. There'd be like 15 cars. And unfortunately, there's been a couple deaths of young kids because they're just zipping around. It's a long stretch where our hotel was. So they're working on it. But I think the police also know, like, they also don't want to cause any further
That's crazy to me.
accidents. I don't know. It was a very sketchy place to go.
Well, hopefully my runaway is
Yes.
not terrifying. As great as it was for you mentally in a lot of ways, it was also challenging mentally in a lot of ways, clearly.
I mean, it
too.
wasn't a vacation, but
Yeah.
it was what I needed at the time, where
Yes.
you need
Yeah.
all of the above plus a vacation.
Yes, I need to get away and decompress. And so, yeah, I think it's important when you enter a new phase in your life and your bestie convinces you to go to Mexico on her WestJet points, that you do it.
Oh, I'm so excited for you.
Yes, I know. So we are. We're just doing a quick little 5-day rip to Mazatlan. It'll be in and out, quick and dirty. But it's going to be a lot of fun. Her and I have been through a lot in the last couple years, and year especially, and we're just going to go decompress and enjoy some sun and some beverages and have somebody wait on us
Yes.
for a little bit. Yeah. So we leave in a few days, and I hope to come back with a lot of fun content.
I can't wait.
Yeah, my goal is to have a few beverages, and Shay is sending me with some little Bluetooth microphones
Yes.
where I may or may not interview random people on the resort,
Yes.
off the resort. You never
I
know.
love this. I
Yeah.
love this for you and for us. I can't wait to see.
Yeah, I hope it's fun. But yes, I hope to come back kind of just refreshed, restart, and new energy going into the podcast and new energy going into spring. And I just think it's going to be good.
It's like taking a deep breath and
Yeah.
then like, okay, we got this.
Yes. Yeah, totally. So yeah, talking about the mental health, I mean, we could go so many directions with it for sure. And I feel like there's a lot of people out there dealing with it. But I speak from a little bit of experience from a medicated and unmedicated place for depression and anxiety, ADHD, that type of stuff.
Definitely. I think we also have maybe two different views on the ADHD and medication stuff. So let's dive in.
Yes. So years ago, after having my girls, I was diagnosed with postpartum depression. I was always treated for ADHD as a child. We know that. We've talked about that lots in the podcast. Early in my 20s, I transitioned off all of my ADHD medication and thought, I'm in a place where I can cope with this and manage it better. I had more of a career path, more of a focus, so I went off ADHD meds. Then to have my children and roll right into a wicked postpartum depression where I was afraid of everything. I was afraid of driving at night. I was afraid of elevators. At the time, my partner worked out of town, so I would sit up at night and essentially rock back and forth in my bedroom, waiting for bad guys to come and get me in my home. And I had all sorts of weird exit plans and spare keys hidden places so that I could fly off balcony. Like, it was ridiculous, really. Like, when you're in it, it seems so real. And then when you're out of it, you're like, wow, that was outrageous. Why didn't someone just commit me right into the hospital? So that spiraled into years of trying different antidepressants and balancing medications. And oh my God, I look back at it now and I just think it was just such a shitstorm of trying to manage my mental health for so many years. And then making a decision only 2 years ago to go off of it all. Start back from scratch, throw myself into therapy, get off of all of my medication. And I was on quite a bit of antidepressants and then had started slowly working some ADHD medication into that too. So I just had a lot on board, a lot of unclear mental thoughts that kind of just came to a head. And it was a make it or break it moment for me where I decided to throw myself into therapy, come off all my medication. And it was like transitioning into a completely different human. Once all of that stuff was out of my brain and I was thinking clearly, it was a big what the fuck moment, honestly, when I reached clarity. And that honestly was not the solution by any means. That further spiraled me into kind of isolating myself, feeling even more so depressed, but then just having to do some more hard work to come out of it. And then here I am 2 years later, separated, living on my own, only taking minimal ADHD medication, and that's it. And feeling finally like my best self at the tender age of 46 years old. It's taken me 46 years to feel like myself again.
That's amazing. And we have to point out, like, you did the work and it was hard work.
Oh my God, it was hard work.
You showed up for yourself. You did what you needed to do to get there.
Yeah, there was not enough Botox and filler in the land to keep my face in a shapely way after crying the amount I did.
Oh my gosh. I mean, I'm so happy for you.
Yes. I mean, it was...
I think that's amazing.
I do feel like a lot of women get trapped down a spiral of, here's a pill that'll fix it.
Well, and I don't think it's women. I think doctors push it a lot too.
Yes. Yes.
Just take this pill. Take this pill. And then you have 5 million pills and you don't know what to do.
Yeah.
And I think in some certain circumstances, they are definitely effective and needed. But also, it's an add-on to what you also have to do therapy. You have to do the work, not
For
just
sure.
pop the pill.
Yes. And I'm being picky to women, not in a harsh way, but just because we go through so much in our lives. We have the babies, and then we take care of the babies, and then we have the careers, and then we go through menopause, and we have all these hormone changes in our life. So I think I'm speaking specifically towards women because we have more shifts in our lives that cause us to feel like we are struggling mentally a lot more often than perhaps men.
There's not just one time where you're just like, okay, I can manage this.
Yeah.
It's hormone surges, even month to month. You're not just ever...
Oh my God.
flat.
Yeah. Week to week, man.
Yeah.
You're like, wow, I feel really good today. And then a bus hits you out of nowhere and you're like, wow, I feel like crap again.
Yeah.
Here we are. Here we are. How did I get on this bus route where I'm not actually riding the bus? I'm just being hit by the bus like on a weekly basis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's awful because, yes, okay, pop that pill, but that's going to change in a couple of years. You're not going to need the same thing, or you're needing to, like, hormones change your body so much, especially through menopause. And I also know that when your hormones kind of decrease, that caring, mothering, like you're tolerating so much, it goes away.
Yeah. Yeah. The F's you have to give are a lot less.
Exactly. It's kind of like the men where they always are.
Yeah, that's right. Where the men live is
Yeah.
where we eventually get to.
And then they get upset that we're with them, eh?
Yeah, so true. It's like, well, what happened? You changed.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. My tolerance level changed.
Exactly.
Yeah. My hormones changed. My face changed. My tits changed. Everything changed, okay?
Oh my gosh.
It just all went south.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally.
That's why we beat up people for fun.
Well, now.
It helps.
Yeah. And they do say, I saw a meme the other day that says, how do you know a woman is struggling with her mental health? She joins a combat sport.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, it was like a meme, and it was these women who are taking up Muay Thai or Jiu-Jitsu or kickboxing or karate, and they're like, yeah, well, I guess.
It is, I honestly, because you cannot think about anything other than the moves you have to do, trying to stay calm. Where if I do any other workout, I'm like, oh, I could be doing this, and I'm thinking about that, and
Yeah.
it's the only place where I leave there and my brain is so clear and I feel so just like I can breathe again.
Yeah.
And if
we
I
get to a place where
Yeah.
we're just like, well, fuck it. What's the most outrageous thing I could do right now? Go beat up people legally, essentially.
And it feels so good. Not that I've ever actually gotten to choke out a man for real.
No.
I think they let me, but it does feel good when you try and get something and
Yeah.
all your hard work works out and then you're like, oh, I'm feeling stronger, I'm capable, and
Yeah.
whoever would have thought.
I thought it was funny when I saw that reel, though. I was like, it's so
Yes.
true, actually. Yeah. I do know a lot of women who just all of a sudden go into maybe not even a combat sport, but a sport they have never done before. And they're just like, guess what? Got nothing to lose here. I'm going to try this random sport.
Yes, I love it.
Yeah. And with the mental health stuff, I feel like anxiety is just the worst of it.
That's what I have been struggling with my entire life.
Yes.
Anxiety.
I definitely struggled with anxiety my whole life too. And then when you do go into these hormone shifts and depression dips, it just makes it so much harder to manage.
I'm not looking forward to that because I finally, with my ADHD medication, it has taken away all my anxiety. I guess I have a little bit still, but compared to, let's say, 3 years ago, my anxiety is so minimal.
Yeah.
And it's been life-changing, and I feel like myself more than I have ever felt. But I'm worried for that hormone shift and those changes one day that I will have to figure that out again.
And if you have a general anxiety disorder to begin with, and then you put ADHD on top of that, your anxiety really feels like it's spiraling and you can't control it. And unfortunately, this is where a lot of people end up taking their lives because they just don't feel like they have any control over it. So when you do take some ADHD medication, if you have general anxiety, it does help. And the slightest ease of feeling anxious, and anyone who struggles with anxiety out there will totally understand this. The slightest ease of feeling less anxiety can be life-changing.
Oh, it totally can. It just like makes you feel capable again.
Yeah. So when you take ADHD meds and it starts sorting out the chaos in your brain, it doesn't mean your general anxiety has disappeared, but additional factors to that anxiety have diminished.
Yeah.
So you still have the anxiety, it's just less. And when it finally feels like less, you feel lighter. You just do.
And I feel like when you have an atypical brain or neurospicy brain, they do say that our brains are superpowers. And I like to teach my kids that too.
Absolutely.
So a lot of times where our brains are more intelligent, we have high IQs because our brains can go a mile a minute. So, but with that, we are overthinking everything because our brains have the capacity to not only pick up knowledge, but overthink on top of it. And it's so crazy to me that that's not normal. And growing up, I thought that was normal.
Yeah.
I thought that's how everyone's brain worked. But
Yeah.
And I've talked to a lot of people actually lately who have started medications in their late 30s and 40s. And it's so frustrating to know that this is how it was supposed to be all along.
Oh, I agree.
Like
yes.
if I don't even know where I'd be. Like I'm happy where I am right now, but I could only imagine where I could be if I had my brain figured out a lot earlier in life.
Yes, if you had a little more chemical balance up there in the correct way, as opposed to just take this pill and numb the bullshit. Here, take another pill to numb that bullshit.
Or like I was so shy because I was overthinking everything I said, and everything would replay over and over again. So I'm just not going to talk because I'm going to worry that I'm
rumination.
The rumination, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
That can drive you insane.
Yes.
Ruminating and overthinking everything you've said.
And yes, someone still does that over here.
Oh my God. Can we talk about this for a moment?
Yeah.
I just feel like the dumbest person sometimes.
No.
And anyone who really knows me, I swear I'm not dumb. I'm not a stupid person.
You have a super brain.
But then sometimes my brain just farts so bad. So we were in jiu-jitsu a couple Fridays ago, and we were doing this move, which is essentially applying pressure to somebody's chest with your knee, learning where to place your knee to apply that pressure so that they cannot get up off the floor. So our coach at the time was like, we're going to do this, and all the guys are going to go around, and they're going to do it with the girls, and the girls are going to do it with the guys, and everyone's applying their full pressure so that you can actually feel the pain of it.
And what it's like, yeah.
You know, not in a damaging way. You will feel the pain for a moment, and then once you can't speak, we'll let go and everything will be fine. Doesn't sound terrifying at all, no. Anyways, the move is called knee on chest.
Knee on belly.
Or knee on belly, sorry. Yeah. And we practice the move, we do it, success, okay, it's not as terrifying as I thought it was, and then we all sit in a circle to reflect on it after. And my dumbass says, puts my hand up, oh, hi, Coach Dylan. Is it actually called knee on belly? And he was like, yes. And I was like, oh, okay, because like it lights up your belly? And then one of the other guys in the class was like, Knee on belly, Jen, not NEON belly.
To be fair, half of these moves and their names don't make any sense. Like,
no, I almost died. That's stupid. That's the stupidest thing anyone's ever said. Come on.
Oh, I got a text message later about it. You're still thinking about it.
Oh, yeah. I'm still thinking about it. I'm still telling everybody how stupid that was.
That was so funny.
I know. Everyone's like, oh, you're cute, Jen. You know, like, remember the WestJet guy who was like, you're cute. Yeah. No. Stupid. Stupid. So talk about a brain fart. Unmedicated moment at jiu-jitsu. And yes, everyone thought it was quite hilarious, but I'm always going probably to be known as the stupid girl who thinks it's called neon belly, like it lights up like a neon sign, when it's just a physical knee on belly.
But again, most of these moves names don't make sense. So there is some reason why your brain went that way. So it's funny though, because yes, that happened, but I bet none of us have ever thought about it since. But you're still thinking about it.
Oh no, for sure. Every time I walk in the dojo, they're all looking at me like, oh, there's the dumb girl.
No.
There's the idiot. She's back for class.
No one is thinking that. And I know a lot of women stop coming to certain things because that's in their brain. They're worried about what people thought about a certain situation. And you're like, no one even noticed, or it was in and then gone. It's gone. It's gone from your brain.
See, at this point in my life, people who know me and experience those moments with me think that it's just like a quirky Jen moment and they totally understand it. But people getting to know me who don't know me from a hole in the wall really just must think I'm an idiot.
No.
Because I do sometimes. And then I question myself after. But either way, I said it. It's out there. I'm going to ruminate about it until the next time I say something stupid. And then I'll ruminate about that.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll keep you posted.
But anxiety, yes, that's what anxiety will do, is just keep you ruminating forever and ever and ever.
And you can't tell it to stop. There's no way.
No.
It'll just be there.
I also saw a reel the other day. Clearly my algorithm is weird. And this actually helps my anxiety. And it said, anxiety is your brain creating future problems you're trying to solve in the moment.
Yeah, and not even future problems, just made up problems.
Yes, just made up problems, problems that don't exist. And then you're trying to solve those problems that hasn't even happened in the moment. And that right there is the definition of anxiety.
It's the same as rumination. Like, you have an idea right now, you just said it, that all these people think you're not smart.
Yeah.
But that's your perception of what they're thinking. You don't know exactly what they're thinking. They probably don't
Well, because if somebody said that, I'd probably be like, wow, you're dumb.
No, you would say that's funny and move on. That is it.
For a moment, I'd be like, yeah, you're dumb. But then I would move on, for sure.
Yes, because it's in your head that your perception of them to you. It's the story you're telling yourself right now.
I know. Yes. Anxiety. Yes. But yeah, can we talk about that? Because I feel like
I love it.
This would be helpful for so many people out there. When you're feeling anxious in a moment, literally stop and think, what am I anxious about right now? Oh, am I anxious about something that's happening 3 days from now, a scenario that could possibly take place 3 days from now, and I'm trying to come up with a strategy to fix it right now? Yes, I am. What the hell am I doing?
I thought that was so normal. I thought everyone did that.
Yes, but really, when you say it out loud, that's not normal at all.
No.
Why the heck would you do that?
It's not. It's so crazy that you're still going to make it through. You're still going to get through that situation, and it'll be fine.
You're going to problem solve in the moment, using your smart girl brain in the moment.
Yep.
And it's going to be fine.
It's crazy. It's crazy what our brains can do and say to us at the time.
So that reel was helpful for me.
Yeah.
Because now when I do feel anxious, I do take a moment to think, okay, what? Is it a legitimate problem that I need to solve in this moment? Or is it, the future that's probably not even going to play out? A lot of the time it's the future.
And you're worrying about nothing. And it's...
Yes.
Why put your energy? We only have so much energy per day and so much to do per day.
Yeah.
Don't waste it.
And that reverts back to when people say you got to live in the moment.
Yeah. It's hard to do, but
it's very hard to do.
I think the first step is acknowledging it. It's not like you have to stop worrying about next week, but you have to acknowledge, okay, I guess I am worrying about something that's not happening now or could not happen.
Yes. Yeah.
Say it out loud. Say it to someone. I'm someone that needs to say everything out loud.
Yeah.
And maybe a couple times, and then I feel better. Just get it out.
I just feel like also saying, I feel anxious right now and I don't know why. Mm-hmm. To my friends or my family or my kids, people can have a certain understanding of that.
Yeah.
When you just say it out loud instead of being overreactive or doing something in the moment because you can't express that anxiety.
Yeah, I feel like it teaches your kids too.
Yeah,
it's
it
like
does.
I get angry when my kitchen is so cluttered.
Yeah.
And I couldn't understand why I was feeling just angry. And my husband would be like, what's your problem? There's nothing to be worried about. And then we clean the kitchen and I'd be like, oh, I feel good again.
Yeah.
It's fine. I'm good. And now that I can acknowledge this is causing me to feel this way, let's fix it. And it helps.
Mental health and anxiety, it's a bitch.
It is.
It's a tough one. And our society is struggling with it a lot, especially because of how negative the world is, how heavy things feel, financial strain and stress.
Everything's so expensive.
It's just not bringing out the best in people. So I would like to encourage anyone out there who is feeling like you're struggling in your mental place right now and your brains are not okay, talk about it. Talk about it to someone, anyone, a friend, family member, professional therapist for sure, even your family doctor. Even if you don't want to go the medication route, your family doctor is a free resource for you to go and speak to, and not even, have medication as a potential outcome. But they have lots of other resources.
You can also go to urgent care if you're really struggling.
Of course, yes.
They have someone there at urgent care through the same way you go if you're sick, you break a bone. Your mental health is just the same. Go to urgent care. Someone is definitely able to help you and support you and give you those resources too.
Yes. We want to recognize that it is a very real thing.
Yep.
We both struggle with it, and we just want to encourage people to get help for it in any way you can.
Exactly. There's support.
Yeah.
Don't feel alone in this, because you're not. I promise you, you're not.
Yeah. Not just in the form of anxiety, but depression, feeling sad, ADHD.
Yeah. Or just not even knowing.
Your brain scrambling. Yeah. If you're not feeling okay, talk to someone.
Definitely.
Yeah.
That was a good one. I feel good about this.
Yes.
I hope you do too.
We want to support all of our fellow mental health strugglers out there.
Exactly.
It's real. I feel you, girl. Or boy. Or whoever. Him, them. No, what's the...
He, she, them, her.
He, she, them, they. Him, her, miss, ma'am. No. Anyways, we're going to edit that out because I feel like we've offended all the people in the land.
We sure did.
Yeah, we sure did. Sorry. Okay. Is that it?
I think that's it. I think that was a good start to our mental health month.
Yeah.
And we can't wait to hear what you come up with in Mexico.
Yes. Watch for me in Mexico.
Yes.
Looking all glazed, don't it? Talking about my mental health.
Exactly.
All right. Well, we will see you next time on the pod.
We'll see you next time. Thank you for your support, everyone.